Yeah, dude, Indiana, dude, can I just tell you, I'm really happy about Indiana because Indiana was personal for me, guys. So here's what Heritage Foundation posted. Heritage Action. Fucking douchebags, bro. Look at this shit. All right, I'm tired of this Trump shit. But it says President Trump has made it clear to Indiana leaders if the Indiana Senate fails to pass the map, all federal funding will be stripped from the state. Roads will not be paved, guard bases will close, major projects will stop. These are the stakes, and every no vote will be to blame. Dude, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Right? A sitting president threatening to leverage the federal government against a state for refusing to bow down to his fascist jerk-off desires. That is some bullshit, guys. It is a leveraged threat. Like, the Republican Congress should be, like, 25th Amendmenting this guy. This whore. Donald Trump is a whore, right? They should be 25th Amendmenting him and putting him in the fucking pasture, bro. Right? Like, what kind of shit is that? And I'm literally like, are we gonna stand for this? This guy is a two-bit hustler, right? He is a two-bit hustler, wannabe mobster. Like, where's he gonna stop? You know what I'm saying? When does he stop? If he bullies you to change the maps, then the next thing he's like, I'm gonna take away your funding if you don't do this. I'm gonna take away your funding if you don't do that. It's like, you know what, Trump, fuck you. I'm like, man, I hope these guys have some balls, dude. I was just like, I hope their leaders have balls. And it turns out they do. Dude. So, you know what's crazy about this though, dude? There's a super majority in Indiana, okay? A super majority, guys. They have more than 2/3 of that Senate is red, okay? They are heavily gerrymandered and they fucking jacked him, bro. They have a super majority in Indiana. They threatened him, we're going to take away your federal funding. And Indiana said, fuck you, Trump. Dude. Oh, let's fucking go. Look at this, though. Hey, Indiana, say it with me. We don't negotiate with terrorists. Dude, and this is it. This is what I'm talking about, boss. Is this kind of shit? This is terrorism right here. Dude, this is Trump terrorism. Fuck you, Trump. And dude, you ready though? It gets better because today was just a huge loss for Trump. Number one, Indiana. Oh, you're going to threaten us? Fuck you. We're voting down your bullshit gerrymandered cheater map. Number two, oh, they tried to indict 𝗙𝗙cie James again. Second indictment attempt. Failure, right? There will be no indictment, right? Their little retribution campaign against 𝗙𝗙cie James. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Trumpy. Oh, no indictment. Oh, Tish James. Dude, major fail. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. The best part is because right now, guys, I'm on an anti-Erica Kirk adventure. All right. And if you're not, I think you're very lucky. But for me, dude, that woman and seeing her fake ass crocodile tears and seeing her like constantly on the face of every media outlet is just getting so annoying, dude. I am like so over her. So this is the best part because her minions are flipping out. I don't know if you guys were aware of this, but TPUSA, since Charlie's been dead, they have slid into the Trump bullying machine. Okay, they have become much more active in like trying to pressure politicians. That's become their new like mission statement. Instantly, the minute Charlie died, they were in this. So you have TP Action, Okay, Tyler Boyer's little thing, who blocked me earlier this week because they're cunts, right? So TP Action was spearheading this. Look at this. Turning Point Action is issuing a warning to Indiana State Senate. Any GOP legislator who stands in the way of passing this conservative redistricting plan will be up against a tidal wave of resources to replace them.
Turning Point Action is willing to throw more money and resources into these primary races. We will throw so much money and resources into this.
All right, but you ready? Look at Tyler Boyer, the little rapist protector, who he says, I was around in Arizona when our state senators sold out to Obamacare. Guess what we did? Got rid of them all. They had millions of governor and hospital lobby support. We destroyed them. I am a professional at this. Goodbye. Right? Look at them. They're all like, he's all like, look at how big my dick is. He's putting his dick out on the table and being like, you see that dick? That's 3 inches. Look at that. That's 3 inches right there. Oh, yeah, don't mess around. My dick's bigger than Trump's dick. Dude, they are so, like, cringe is so great, dude. Dude, look at this. This guy said, being out of state, how can we help? Donate to TPUSA. I'm like, go get pegged and scream, TPUSA. Dude. That's how you help. Oh, shit. Dude, I'm like, dude, it is war with these guys. Bro, we're going to bring these guys down. Indiana, though, guys, I'm so happy. I am so happy with Indiana. It makes me so happy. And you know, it's just, you know what it is, guys? It's this shit with MTG, okay? Where when you look at Indiana, when you look at these guys flipping out, and now TPUSA is going to go spend a bunch of money in Indiana, they're all going to make a big deal about this, blah, blah, blah. But what it does, guys, is it gives other people permission. And I want you guys to think about this as you go out in the world and be activists, okay? When you speak up, when you stand up to the oppressive people, whether it's an oppressive boss or in a family system or whatever, when you stand up and take a stand, you give the other people around you permission to do the same. Because I guarantee you, when you stand up to some oppressive force, there are other people around you that feel just like you, but they're fucking scared. They're worried about the outcome. Maybe they don't feel resolved enough. Maybe they're insecure and they don't think they have it in them to provide resistance. But what's funny is when you resist and you stand up, other people then start finding it in them. It's like when they see you do it, they're like, oh, wait a second. You know why? Because we learn by mimicking, okay? When you're a kid, you don't get taught how to talk. You watch people move their mouth, and then you mimic them, and that's how you learn how to speak. And that's how we learn with courage. That's how we learn with activism too. You stand up and provide the example, and the people who see it learn from it, and then they can emulate that. And it's like granting permission to the other people that feel stuck. Tyler Boyer was going off on this too, where he's getting all braggy. Look at this. He says, Turning Point Action will publicly endorse opponents of the state senators who voted against redistricting today. They thought we were bluffing. No, we will educate voters, throw thousands of volunteers and staff at their local districts. But you ready, guys? So what? Like, right? They might win some of those races, but like, what's it going to do? That's the biggest waste of their money, right? I mean, you know, I guess it's Republicans and Republicans. They're trying to stack it with their little MAGA shitheads, but like, what do they think? Oh, they're going to flip enough to redistrict Indiana after that? But like, dude, if we take back the House, it's going to get a little more complicated. But they are like invested in this sort of Trump bullying thing now. But now if they put millions in Indiana fighting their own, right? Like, all right, fine. We're going to put our millions into flipping more Republican districts. But let them spend. Yeah, let them spend. But I think it's interesting, though, guys, is because it is unveiling their plan. Because I think their new plan going forward is they're trying to rig the House. Okay? This is obviously what we're seeing with the Heritage Foundation and with TPUSA and even with this redistricting and even with trying to flip the Voter Rights Act, which would take away all those black legislative districts in the South. They want to disenfranchise all the people of color in every state possible because that, guys, is a big part of the Indiana voting base. If you look at the current Indiana map, this is the same as the South. So here's the map they wanted. This is the redistricting. And you see this peel off, this little cyclone? Indianapolis and Gary, okay? And what are these blue squares? They're black voters, guys, okay? Indianapolis, I mean, there's white people in those spaces too, but Indiana has a very large black population in Indianapolis and in Gary. Okay, so a huge part of this map, in addition to removing the Democrats, is taking away the black voters. If you look at everything of TPUSA, everything of Donald Trump, everything of MAGA is about the power in the hands of the white Christian people. They want no black voters. Okay, and yes, the Voting Rights Act protects this. It says if you have a large concentration of black voters, they have to have some representation. Now, the Supreme Court, though, is maybe going to flip this Voting Rights Act thing. Maybe they're going to flip it and they're going to like exit out and cancel it and nullify it, which would mean then they could do this in every state down in the South and all of the House would be permanently in Republican control. That's ultimately what they're after. That is their goal, guys. Fucking A, though. Indiana. Dude, let's hear it for Indiana. I will be honest, guys. You ready for this? I will likely send some money to the Republican guys that are fending off TPUSA's challenges in Indiana. I'm serious. I'm probably going to send each of those legislators like $10 just as a fucking honorary, like you didn't bow down before Trump. I'm going to help them fend off the TPUSA like MAGA shitters because we see what they're doing now, right? They're trying to replace everybody who's not somebody with no scruples. I'm going to go to every Indiana legislator that stood up to Trump that is up for re-election. I'm giving a small donation in kind to every one of them, dude. Dude, fuck it, man. I mean, it's respectable because the thing is I get it that we have different politics and some of those guys I probably staunchly disagree with, but at least we agreed on one thing, that we're not going to bend over for a wannabe mobster, penny Annie dictator, bullshit, bronzer, rapist, Epstein bestie freak. You know? Can we at least be united on that? Like, at least let's be united on caring about our country and about a president who's going to bully these people. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.